Hello and welcome to this look at the top 10 regular vintage Star Wars action figures that you may own. These are the standard releases, generally widely available at the time, complete with all accessories and in mint unplayed with condition. Lesser condition examples will be worth less, however they'll still be of value to someone. So, without further ado, in reverse order, here's number 10. So at number 10 we have Lando Calrissian in his general's outfit. Now this figure is becoming quite tricky to find in high grade. You need to make sure that his cape is in perfect condition and that he's got the correct blaster weapon. Also check for signs of paint wear around the hairline and make sure that Lando's got stiff limbs, meaning he's not being played with too much. At number 9 we have Han Solo with his carbonite chamber. So this figure is often found without the all-important carbonite chamber. Ensure that you have the correct version of the carbonite and not the one issued with the Slave 1 playset. The figure itself should fit snugly into the back of it. Now the Han figure is known to be susceptible to fading, so look for signs of this on the torso and the head when buying one. So in number 8 we have a Man. Now this character very briefly appeared in Return of the Jedi. A Man is often found without his large staff accessory. Now when you do find one, make sure that the staff hasn't been bent or been chewed by some small child and that the figure itself isn't suffering from any paint loss, but certainly this figure is becoming harder and harder to find in nice condition. At number 7 we have the Droid Evie 99. So this spindly droid was a late release in the original action figure line and is notorious for being tricky to find in great condition. It's not uncommon to find these with bent or bowed legs and sometimes with a limb missing entirely. So look for decent straight standing examples and you'll be okay. Certainly becoming harder and harder to find this one. At number 6 we have the bounty hunter Boba Fett. Now this is known as the tri-logo Boba Fett as he was only released in Europe on a tri-logo backing card. Now this figure is easily recognisable due to his much paler appearance than the regular version Boba Fett release. Now a fan favourite, this figure is steadily getting harder to find, especially in top condition. The paint job is not the best and it's very easily worn, so really mint examples are very scarce. At number 5 we have Luke Skywalker in his Stormtrooper disguise. Now this great figure is often found without the all-important Stormtrooper helmet disguise, so make sure that the helmet is genuine and that it fits onto the head of the figure perfectly. Also check for wear to the black on the hands of the figure and look for signs of discoloration to the main torso and body. At number 4 is Yakface. Now, this blink and you miss it character appears on Jabba's sail barge in Return of the Jedi. It was released pretty much everywhere in the world except the USA. Yakface remains an in-demand and elusive figure for many, so when you do find one, look for wear and discoloration to the central parts of the torso and ensure that the limbs and head joints are nice and stiff. At number 3 we have the infamous blue Snaggletooth figure. Now this particular figure was only released in the USA and it came on 2 different playsets. So it was released mail order through a company called Sears as part of a Cantina Adventure set, and it also came out on a 2-pack with a regular Greedo figure. Now mint examples of this figure are tough to find as the silver on Snaggletooth's boots wears off really easily. This figure was never released on a card and was only ever available through that Sears mail order catalogue, and that's what makes this figure super rare. In the runner-up position we have R2-D2 with his Popup Lightsaber. Now this was the last of the 3 R2-D2 figures that were released for the classic range, and this version features a pop-up lightsaber as seen in Return of the Jedi. Now things to look out for are wear on R2 stickers front and back, and most importantly, to make sure that the lightsaber is genuine. Of course, to make sure that the dome still clicks. Now, with regards to the lightsaber, you can go to a website called the Imperial Gunnery, and they'll have details of how you can perform a float test, so you can see if the lightsaber is actually authentic. And I've put a link to this website in the description below. Certainly a very, very tough figure to find. And in top position for the rarest of our loose vintage Star Wars action figures is the vinyl cape Jawa. Now, since this figure was so small, the smallest in the range in fact, Kenner executives decided to bestow it with a more upmarket and accurate cloth cape a year later to enhance sales, so this original figure was quickly discontinued. The figure is highly desirable, and even loose unpackaged examples are selling for over £1,000. So things to look out for are wear to the hands and damage to that plastic cape around the armholes. Amazingly, in July 2017, a UK Palitoy carded example sold for an amazing £21,600. Many bootlegs exist to unsuspecting buyers, passing off the Ben Kenobi cape as an original Jawa one. Now, there is a website dedicated to this figure with tips on authenticating yours, and there are links for this website in the description below. So there we have it. Do you own any of these scarce Star Wars collectibles? Did you know what they were worth? Please leave a comment below. But do you think really, are these figures worth almost £3,000? Now, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this, and thanks for watching.